hungry can the dead be?
Welcome, honored guests. Come pay tribute.
All right. All right. Hey guys, how you doing? Bill, are having a good evening? Hey Raven, hope you're doing better. Mind if I join you? Yeah, I'll invite you, Mal, no problem. And honestly, no, I'm not doing much better. The whole situation took another turn and I'm not very happy about it. I'll get over it, just it happened only about 30 minutes ago, so still kind of frustrated. I'm looking for you. Let's try again. I don't see you, bro. No, I don't see you, bro. Where you at? Am I looking at the wrong thing? I don't mind you joining, Mal. I just can't find you. Has the Christmas music started? No, it hasn't. It probably won't start till December. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started then. Sorry, Mal. Maybe next time. Let's go ahead and do this thing. Hey, Hannah, glad you're here. Is everything okay? No, not really. I'm just very, very frustrated right now. A lot of stuff I'm not very happy about. Genuinely just angry about something right now. It's not anything I can fix. It's just the way it is, I'm afraid. What up, Raven? How you doing? I wanted to say I completely agree with your video about quality. I'm glad you do, man. I'm glad you do. If you want, you can play against AI. I might. I'm just not in a good place mentally right now. More emotionally. But honestly, I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. There's a lot that's going on in my life right now that's got me kind of frustrated. I don't want to bring all my baggage into chat. But it's just know that, yeah. Well, in any case, we're here to play some games. '2023 was a crap year for all, and it doesn't really have anything to do with the year itself.
Stay focused. Shield strong.
Is there anything we can do to help? I don't know, man. It's not that I don't want the help, it's that I don't know what can be done. It is a situation that is very unfortunate. To put it simply, I've got a lot of stressors on my life. I carry a lot of burdens. I substitute teach. I work at a Longhorn Steakhouse. I take TEFL courses, which is, hold on. There we go. As I was saying, I take TEFL classes, I work at Longhorns, I work as a sub, I go to a Bible study twice a week, I assist my church on Sundays with the live streams, and I run a YouTube channel. It's just a lot of stuff. And because of that, I feel worn out. I just feel absolutely worn out. I was with my doctor the other week, and he told me it might be best if you choose one or two things that you just let go, you know, like, or back off on, because it's just not healthy for you to be wrapped up in so many different things. And so I've been trying to think about what things I want to get rid of or things I want to back off on. I don't want to give up on YouTube, because YouTube is not only a hobby, it's a form of income for me. Anyway, so I don't want to give up on YouTube, but I'm running out of ways that I can handle the stress. Now, I would just back off YouTube. I'd say, you know what, I'll take a month or two off YouTube and not do anything. But the problem is, YouTube is my form of rent money. I use YouTube to make rent. So if I'm not productive on YouTube, then I'm not making rent money. Well, the other day I released my video about quality over quantity. And some people disagreed, and you know what? Yeah, you're free to disagree. That's fine. I had plenty of people who disagreed and even made some good points. I was interested to hear some of them. Like, one of the good points that was made against me was the point that For Honor needs to make money, and maps don't necessarily make a lot of money. So making heroes is a better way to make money. I agree with that. I agree with that to some extent. Yeah, I can see that. So there's definitely a point to be made. Oh, hold on, let me help out here. Yeah. How am I doing? 0 takedowns? Thought so. Anyway, but there was one commenter, and I'm not going to say his name, he's not worth mentioning, who basically commented like 5 times on the video, and I thought he was trolling me, and he was being a little insulting, and he said that he took a thing that I said in the video out of context. What I said in the video was, if I've seen these comments about people wanting more heroes in For Honor, you definitely know the developers have seen them. Now, my point there was that the developers have more access to these things than I do, so if I've seen them, they've definitely seen them. He took that to mean that I was being egotistical. So he thought that I was just being egotistical. And he was saying, dude, you're just a YouTuber, and you're not even the most popular For Honor content YouTuber. So take a chill pill and chill out. And I was like, dude, that wasn't what I was trying to say, but it was very clear what he was doing. He was demeaning the fact that I'm just a YouTuber, and my opinions and points are not valid enough to be recognized or noticed or considered. And certainly I shouldn't care about that. But at the same time, while I'm sitting here thinking about the things I have to let go of and the things that I need to back off on for my own health, if all I am is just a YouTuber with unnecessary and useless opinions, then what am I doing, you know?
Capture Zone A.
But
you capture Zone C. You lost Zone A.
well, what made the matter worse, honestly, was my brother. I tried to work it out with him. I tried to be respectful. You know, like let's just let bygones be bygones. Clearly, I'm misunderstanding what you're saying, and you misunderstood what I said. Let's just apologize and move on. My brother didn't know that we had apologized and moved on, and he wanted to defend me, so he went to the comment section, and my brother asked him, why are you demeaning Raven? Why are you attacking Raven? All he's doing is making these points. You're acting like a troll. And he responded harshly back to Lark, not knowing he was my brother. And but Lark did not reply to him a third time because Lark was tired. He wanted to go to bed.
Your team is breaking. You lost Zone C.
Hey, I'm not going to win this. Keep ganking, you guys. You're real good. Anyway, so I told him, hey, dude, that's my brother. Let's chill out. You don't want to go there. Like he was saying stuff like Americans are too soft. You're such a cupcake. You're like I'm Irish, and because I'm Irish, we're blunt, you know. So I'm sorry you can't take it. And I said, dude, you need to stop. You need to stop there before this goes any further. You can call Americans soft if you want, but we can hit hard. I don't want to go there. Stop there before it goes any further. Rather than just saying, oh, he's your brother. Sorry, I see now what was going on. Okay, I'll back off. No, he doubled down. And he basically said, man, Americans need to learn their place. Why don't you come to my helm? Why don't you come to Dublin where I fight? Like, you may be a teacher who learned to fight. I've been fighting for 20 years, blah, 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 blah. It just basically acting like an asshole, saying, why don't you and your cupcake brother come to my country? And so I almost let him have it. I almost laid out like an absolute vicious verbal assault on this guy. Like, I almost just laid out my rage on him. And I was furious. Because he was insulting my brother, he was insulting me, and rather than just, you know what, walk away, as we all should have done, he doubled down. And so I went after him. I quickly deleted that comment because I said, no, I'm not going to go that low. I'm not going to sink that low. I'm not going to say what was on my mind right there. So I tried again. I basically said, okay, you know what, dude? Let's stop. I said, this is your last warning, dude. You need to stop. Like, you say that you've been fighting for 20 years, then I would expect you to have some discipline. I would expect you to have some restraint. A true fighter doesn't need to show off. A true fighter doesn't need to prove themselves to anybody by making meaningless challenges. You insulted my brother, you insulted me. I'm asking you for the last time to stop. If you cannot do that, I'm going to ban you. And I thought that would end it, like, because he claims to be a fan. He claims to like all my videos, but then he follows up with, no, dude, you started this. I didn't start it. You started this, and now you can't handle. I knew Americans were soft and blah, 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 blah. And so I told him straight up. I said, Ireland is a beautiful country with a rich history and great culture. I think one of the greatest shames it can endure is knowing you're one of its citizens. You consider yourself blocked. And his last message to me was, man, I don't even care anymore. Man, you're just so soft, man. You issued a challenge to me. I'm just telling you to come. Like, so I'm done with him. But what bothers me is not the way he behaved. Like, people are going to act like trolls. Like, you know, it's something you have to deal with. People are going to be assholes, you know. But what bothers me is the fact that, and he had no way of knowing this, so I'm not saying he was doing this specifically. But as I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with YouTube and what I want to do with my big pile of responsibilities, I am trying very hard to figure out where I want to go, like what I want to do, like what I want to, I'm trying to figure myself out, essentially. And for him to, you know, go there to say you're just a YouTuber and not even one of the more popular YouTubers, your voice doesn't count for that much. I'm like, well, then what am I doing? Because he's not the first person to say stuff like this. Like, I've heard people on Reddit and in YouTube comments and on other social media forums say that the lore that I talk about doesn't matter. I don't know enough. There are other people who do better. I'm not that much of a historian. I've heard it all. And my thought is this. I like doing For Honor. I like doing this YouTube channel. I enjoy it. But at the same time, I have other ways I can make money for rent. I could just pick up more shifts at Longhorns or take up more subbing shifts. I don't have to spend my free time doing this. I want to keep doing what I enjoy, but if the consensus from people is that I'm not relevant, or that I'm not making any difference, or that my voice doesn't hold any merit, then I'm kind of like, well, then I could just play the game without making YouTube content. I could just play this game, enjoy what it has to offer, and just not make any content. I could still offer my services to Havoc or General Fujikiyo or Slander or whoever asks for it when they want it, and I just not have to produce anything. It would be it would be something off of my... It would be something off of my chest. There, he's done. All right.
You captured Zone C.
But yeah, that's essentially what was wrong. That is what's got me frustrated. It's not just the things he said. I mean, he was a troll. There's no question. And what's funny is he got mad at me for calling him a troll. Like he's like, oh man, you're calling me a troll? That's the act of a coward. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I thought Americans were the soft ones. All right.
You lost Zone A.
But yeah, that's just basically the position I feel I'm in. I don't care necessarily about winning an argument with him or about the things he says, but it's more about just I'm dealing with a lot of stress, a lot of issues that I'm concerned about, and I want to know that I'm doing the right thing, you know? Oh, sorry, Shaolin, didn't mean to kill you. I'll pick you up.
Another miracle. You lost Zone C.
Okay. He's getting very reaction-based.
You captured Zone A.
And got him.
You captured Zone C.
All right. PK's gonna get defensive. I want to know how that didn't work. And oh crap. Okay. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm going to A anyway. I know y'all can take that clown. Yeah, I know that their opinions don't matter. I know that their opinions aren't, like, deep down, I know that they don't matter, you know? I know that they don't matter. But I guess mentally, I'm not in a place to hear them right now. Normally, I could probably take that stuff on the chin and just move on, but in this certain situation where I've been emotionally lately, I guess it hit a little closer to home. There we go. All right. Doing good. I don't usually play well as Ocelotl, so this is working well for me. I think what bothers me a lot was my initial reaction. I wanted to be hostile. I wanted to be negative. I wanted to go after him. Like, it was my... Like, I still have the message I was going to send him saved. Like, I was going to be brutal. But the thing was, if I did that, I'd be sinking to his level. And I don't want to do that.
You lost Zone C.
Warlord, you're not getting this. Oh, hi. Gotcha. Crap. I didn't think that a fear would live through that. Oh well.
Life is a blessing.
Y'all don't get to heal that easy. Oh crap. Ah, going for the ledge, Warlord. I hear you. Alright. Alright. Gonna go around the other side. Alright. Ah, crap, I missed. Oh well. What the hell? There you go, got me with the light, but I'll just keep coming back, bro. And we got him.
You captured Zone C. Victory!
Yay, we did it. Good fight. Anyway. What the hell? I didn't even see this. What is this? Mercy, what the heck? 1,000 in Danish currency? Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Mercy. That means so much. Wow. Thank you so much. That is so kind of you, man. So apparently 1,000 DKK is $143.82 in American dollars. Wow. That, oh my gosh, that's so helpful. Thank you so much. That actually makes me really choked up right now. I know that I've been real quiet tonight, guys, and that's because I'm mentally processing myself. Like, I'm trying to, wow. It means a lot, guys. It really does. I'm sorry that I'm not my normal chipper self tonight. It's not intentional. I mean it. Yeah. I'm a little choked up right now. Hold on. I appreciate that. Wow. Thank you so much, Mercy. That's rent money right there. Yes, yes, that will go into my rent money for this month. It sure will. Geist, I would join you in Game Raven, but oh, dude, don't even worry about it, man. I'm probably not going to invite anyone tonight unless something crazy happens, like Havoc jumps on or something. But Havoc has been inactive since he finally got Zanhu's Bai Gujing skin, so I don't think he will. It's not like I like you or anything, called you dumb in foreign language. Nah, Mercy's dropped money on me and Havoc before, so I really appreciate it, Mercy. To be fair, I think he's probably just trying to rest and recuperate because you could tell, especially by the end, he was worn out. He was. I felt real bad for Havoc. He was really doing that grind hard, and he didn't need to. I told him in Discord, like, dude, it's okay, man. Take a rest, you know. It's all good. But he completed what he was trying to do. I expect he'll be back on this weekend. I expect it. If he is, I'll maybe try to game with him. I don't know if I'll do Mass Effect tomorrow. We got some things going on. I don't know if I'll be able to. But thank you, Mercy. That means a lot. $10 in that one mime. A Friday I'm able to watch. It's been months. Glad you're here, that one mime. Appreciate the donation. You're all being very kind tonight. I appreciate it. I didn't ask for y'all to do that. I didn't demand it or request it. I appreciate y'all's contribution. Raven Knight, I think you matter because you give the real historical warriors like the Knights, Vikings, and Chinese who are often demonized or ignored, especially in the recent seasons. I think that what I try to do is be truthful, but I do also want to give credence to these historical figures because they are important. Like, what they did, what they offered, what they contributed is important, and I think that should be remembered. Got him. Okay, that just happened. Wait, he's a level 1 Highlander? That's a smurf if I've ever seen one. Alright, let's keep going. What was the Highlander's name again? Dale, it's Dale. His name is Dale. Alright, let me help out our shinobi friend. Wait for that revenge to wear out.
You lost Zone C.
Crap. Oh well. Oh, that's a terrible execution for Magi. Why did the Scarecrow get a promotion? What do you mean? Anyway. We're not doing good this match. I might switch to bots after this. It's not that I don't want to play against people, but I'm just worn out. I'm just really worn out. I have not been playing well the last few days, I don't feel like. Ah. Damn. Okay. Well, I can rest easy knowing I killed that Magi in one-on-one combat, but I don't think I'm going to get another one-on-one fight tonight. Anyway. Yeah, my team's just kind of running around in groups now, trying to get their ganks in. What is the one thing you love about yourself? Say strong, Raven. We're all rooting for you. Something I love about myself. Holy shit! Where did Shaolin? God, that Shaolin. His job is just to move around and back everyone else up, isn't it? Oh well.
You captured Zone A.
Am I really up against a bunch of Smurfs? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Rep 1 Shaolin, level 1 Highlander, Rep 1 Zhan Hu, and Rep 6. Wow, I'm about to get destroyed by a bunch of Smurfs. Either that or they really are new to the game and I'm just that bad. Oh well. That's what it is. Where's Lark? He's gone to a wedding tomorrow. So he's gone overnight.
You lost Zone A.
There we go. Yeah, not as tough when your Shaolin isn't here to protect you.
You captured Zone C.
And you're not going? I wasn't invited. It's Will's friend. It's Lark's friend, not mine. Philippians 2:3, yes. Thank you, Professional Cynic. That is a good verse to remember. Start running, Shaolin. Start running, Shaolin. Yeah, that's what I thought. When he doesn't have a friend who can save his ass, he runs to go find help. Nope, you missed me. Second verse, same as the first. Now you're next, Magi. All right. It's good to have friends. Hi.
You captured Zone A.
Okay, that happened. Sometimes it do be like that. And if I go quiet in the middle of a fight, it's not because I'm ignoring y'all. It's because I'm focused. I'm honed in, as it were.
You lost Zone A.
Here you go. There we go.
Your team is breaking.
Sometimes you gotta make them pay for it. I'm sure they'll come back. I mean, I'm doing good with Highlander. I guess. I don't feel like it. Oh, they're both coming to me. Oh, well. Let's see how I do. I'll probably get destroyed, but we'll hold out as long as we can. Raven, how's your Halloween? Quiet for the most part. Okay. Keep it up. Gotcha. Okay. Run all you like.
Your team rallied.
Thank you, Sun Wukong. And he's dead. Wow, that actually went better than I thought. That went really well, actually, I'd say. You know, sometimes you get a little too ambitious. And I needed to step into my Highlander mode.
Your team is breaking.
Good parry. And you're dead. Excuse me a minute. I need to make some effing boots.
Victory!
Now I'm gonna play my bagpipe. There we go. Raven Knight, how come your orc boss didn't have a name in For Honor and Glory? Because the For Honor warriors didn't know it. I mean, they don't know that orc bosses even gave themselves names. Hey Raven, I think this match was excellently played. Your Highlander was on point. Thank you. I was doing my best. It's like I always say, arrogance comes after victory is assured. Yep. Anyway. Yeah, even though we did well, I'm still probably going to switch to bots just because I don't want to sweat, you know? Like, it's one of those nights. Hope y'all don't mind. Like, I really hope you don't mind. I'm just going to play some bots for a little bit longer. Could the orc shout it during the fight between him and William? I don't know why he would, but I guess he could. I mean, he technically could. I don't see why he couldn't. Let's see. I haven't gone a knight. Let's go Theodora. Hey Raven, how far is Lark with Red Dead? I do not know. He hasn't played it in a little while. He's been playing Darktide. Hey Raven, if the Warriors of Heathmore had a Thanksgiving celebration together, what would it be like? It'd probably be like Thanksgiving in Heathmore. It's my best guess. Raven just played. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I was just asking. I was just making sure y'all don't mind that I just play bots, because I know some people don't like that. They like to actually see you play people. Because if y'all would rather me play other players, I can do that. I'm just wanting to play bots because it's a little easier. And yeah, Theodora, very lovely name. I named her after the Empress, believe it or not. Are we fighting bot 3s or 2? Judging from the way I killed that Hitakiri, I'm going to say 2.
You lost Zone C.
That's my guess anyway. Alright. So Theodora is the official name? Yes, it is. It is the official name. Her name is now Theodora. And I will come up with a lore for her in the future. Was Theodora Aurelius' empress? No, that was a different empress. Alright, let's go B or C, I'm thinking. I think they've got B on lockdown. I'm going to C. Ah, it's the floating gladiator thing. Alright, Aramusha's got him.
You lost Zone A.
Okay, he just activated revenge, so they're not bot 1s. Bot 1s won't activate revenge.
You lost Zone C.
And he's using a lot of lights, which is indicative of a bot 3 Tiandi. You saw the Crusader cross on her back? Yeah, I modeled her off of a Templar. Eventually, I want to make Tomas de Leon, but I don't think I could. Oh, they're bot 3s. He parried. Only bot 3s parry. Crap, I died. Only bot 3's parry. Anyway. Finally, after 7 years, Warden finally gets an actual breastplate and it looks magnificent. Oh, I love it. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? I want to put it on Ruth. Do you have a Ravenlord loadout? I did, but I removed it to make a different loadout. Got him.
You captured Zone C.
The closest thing to Ponce de Leon. No, not Ponce. Tomas. My character, Tomas de Leon. Raven, Ubisoft is doing it again. Doing what again? What's Ubisoft doing?
You lost Zone C.
Oh, good light parry on that bot 3. One of the nice things is bot 3s usually don't go for the max punishes even though they could. Crap. Hold up. Oh crap. There we go. I died. There we go.
You captured Zone C.
Hey Raven, I'm really struggling getting the Baigu Jinx up for Zhanhu. Yeah, it's tough. It took me some time. Ubisoft is starting to make armor dirty again. I don't mind some dirty armor, but I want clean armor with it. All right. Hitakiri, we meet again. Oh, whoa. Good move from the Hitakiri. Crap, no! Legend Lawbringer bot, no! No! This season's armor was pretty clean, yeah. I was so mean. That Lawbringer just threw me into the water. Out of curiosity, would you accept a religious gift from someone who's not a Baptist? For example, a crucifix or a yeah, I mean, I'd accept those as a gift. I mean, if they were a gift, yeah. I wouldn't venerate them. I wouldn't worship them, but I'd still accept them. Like, I was given a little statue of the Buddha one time. I don't pray to it, but it was a nice gesture. To me, idols are something you make for yourself. Like, for example, a video game console isn't an idol, but you can make it an idol if you worship it. The idolatry comes from you. Like, I look to the book of Exodus. I think it was, I want to say it was chapter 19 or 20. I can't remember. But basically, the people of Israel wanted a new god for themselves. So Aaron had them bring their gold, silver, jewelry, earrings, all that stuff, and he fashioned all that into a golden calf for them to worship. Now, the earrings and gold and jewels were not idols. They were not things the Israelites necessarily worshipped until Aaron made them into something to worship. So, to me, I think, oh, okay, that's the way you're going to play. All right. That's what I thought. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. No. 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 Yes. But that's the way I've always looked at it.
Enemy team is breaking.
It's what you make it. It's what you make it. What an idol is. Holy crap. Bot with the absolute disrespect. Oh, you gotta be kidding me here. Running scared, Law Daddy? Oh my gosh! Oh no, you don't. No! No, Law Daddy! No! That was funny.
Enemy rally.
What are my thoughts on the Diablo series? I've never played them, so I don't know. Hey, Mr. Raven Knight, what tips would you have for play thinking about returning to For Honor? Best tips for play? It's a good question. A lot of it's just become instinctive for me by now.
Enemy team is
I guess what I would say is
the enemy rallied.
don't get me too aggressive. I feel like people who are way too aggressive get destroyed very quickly. Be calculating, read your opponents, get a feel for their habits and like what kind of things they'll do to get a leg up. Like, do they favor lights? Do they favor dodge attacks? Do they favor guard breaks? Like, what kind? Like, get an idea of what kind of tactics they may be employing. That's a good execution. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely a good one. By the way, have y'all heard that the next 3 Hero Fest are going to be repeats? They're going to be Shaolin, Zanhu, and Aramusha. I'm kind of disappointed in that because we haven't gotten a Hero Fest for Aphira or Ocelotl. I'd kind of like to see that. I think we've gotten a Hero Fest for everybody else, though, haven't we? Are we missing anybody?
Victory.
We did Highlander, right? Highlander got his Hero Fest? Yeah, he did. He did get his Hero Fest. He got the fake out one. I'm trying to think of anyone who hasn't gotten it. I think everyone's gotten one. I think everyone's gotten one now. Except for those last 2 that I just mentioned, Aphira and Ocelotl. Yeah, that makes sense. It tracks. Which is cool. All right. What's my time? Oh, I got time for another. Why didn't Aphira and Ocelotl get theirs? Maybe because they only recently came out? I don't know. I don't think JJ... No, JJ got one, didn't he? JJ got one, I feel like. Yeah, hold on. I'm pretty sure he did. Let me take a look. Oh, wait, no, I can't because we're about to go into a match. I'll take a look later, but I'm pretty sure he got one. I'll go my Aramusha. I'll go my next Aramusha legend. Tachibana Ichizo. You know what would be a really cool universal execution? Like after you kill them, you whistle and 3 minions come forward and just start beating the hell out of them while you stand there and laugh at them, like pointing like, ah, ha, 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 ha. And then when the minions finally run, you just stab them with something, or like you just kick them. That'd be such a good execution, wouldn't it? Like, give that to Griffin or Warmonger or something. Wouldn't that be funny? Like, I think that'd be a really funny execution. What can I tell you about the Aramusha? Okay, so Tachibana Ichizo. Ichizo was a member of a prestigious samurai clan about the time that the Ocelotl began their invasion into Heathmore. His master, a man named Buntara Sozen. Didn't I fight you already? Oh crap! Oh crap! No.
You captured Zone A.
Wow, you missed your opportunity. Let me deal with this clown, and then I'll tell you. Come on now. Yes, sir. Anyway, as I was saying, so what happens is Buntaro, his master, it says that he wants to stop the Ocelotl from entering the mire because since they're jungle farers, they want to take up residence in the mire while they're here, and he's not going to let them do as they please. So he's sending his soldiers, including Tachibana Ichizo, to certain villages to purge them of Ocelotl. When Tachibana arrives at the first location, at the first village, he doesn't see any sign of the Ocelotl. He doesn't see any sign that they were even there. But Buntaro gives the order to attack. And he doesn't understand why. So when the samurai all start killing the villagers, innocent villagers, he turns around and starts killing his own comrades. Like, I'm not going to let you get away with this. Of course, he's restrained and caught, and Buntaro orders him to explain himself. And he says, I can't follow this order, master. If it pleases you, I'll commit seppuku right now. And he goes, I'm not giving you that honor. You're going to live as an Aramusha. Get the hell out of my sight. Well, he's now been completely disgraced as an Aramusha, because when you're a Ronin, you don't have a master. Oh crap, I shouldn't have tried to crush and counter that, should I? Bot 3 pirate! Oh, no! No, pirate, be stupid, be really stupid for a second. Nah, I was a stupid one. Anyway, so he wanders for a while as a Ronin, trying to figure out what he wants to do. Not sure where he belongs. Not sure who he should trust. Like he just can't live with the reality that that was the way his master chose to act. He used the Ocelotl's invasion as a red flag strategy, and he couldn't stand it.
You lost.
Oh, what's this? Raven, look at Super Chat if you haven't. Oh, I know about the DKK. Thank you, Aaron. Mercy was very friendly. Yeah, so I don't want to tell too much more because it'll give away the big ending that I've got planned for him. But yeah, he's known as the Autumn Warrior. Touch me on my itchy zone? No. Okay, so it's Tachibana Ichizo. So now you know how to pronounce it. Tachibana Ichizo. Tachibana is his family name. Ichizo is his given name. Get out of here. No! Wait! What was that? Pirate, you lucky son of a gun. Yeah, I got you that time. What even was that?
You captured Zone C.
Did he get the name before or after his fall from grace? He was born Tachibana Ichizo. He was born to the Tachibana clan. No! Oh, good. He's stupid. Please fall. Please fall. Finally. Anyway, Raven of Kyoshin has crushing counters and undodgeable lights removed. Would you be happier? As a main, I believe this is what makes him over. Yeah, I mean, you don't even need to remove both. Just remove, like, his undodgeable lights. Make that a thing. Or remove his crushing counters from everything. Like, I think it's ridiculous that Warden can only do a crushing counter from top, but Kyoshin and Highlander and Valkyrie and all these others can do crushing counters from any direction. You know what? I would be happier if they gave Warden crushing counters from every direction. No. You can't be too aggressive with bot 3s. They'll parry you without you. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. Like, I'm going to activate my tier 2 feat. Okay, I'm going to bop you. Boop. Oh, no. Warmonger over here about to revive him. Don't you do it, War... Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm fine with that. Goodbye, Lawbringer. Again, this time I'll execute you rightly. There you go. And you're dead. That was easy. Hit the target button. Smash. That was easy. That was it. What? Oh, A's being taken. I'm coming to A. Da 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 da. No. C. We can't lose you. C. I'm coming back to save you, see? Ha-ha! And pirates running away. Good. All right, I've secured C. Let's go deal with that pirate. Oh, they're ganking. Warden, you want to fight me first? Okay. Hey, don't steal my kill. What the hell? Oh, I'm gonna do it. No, I want to drop. I want to drop kill. Let's try again. Yeah.
You captured Zone A.
Hey Raven, why do they make the idol a bull? The Egyptians had kind of ingrained in the Israelites an idea of animals as gods. So they wanted a god animal. Like, they wanted an animal that they could look at and recognize that's a god, and cows were venerated in ancient Egypt. So they were like, oh, well, we'll make our god a cow because we're used to that. You know, we're used to our images and gods being animals. Anyway, can you show your Berserker? Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I can do Berserker next. Yeah. Your Aramusha looks badass. Thank you. Why does your Aramusha look so old? Oh, he's an old fighter. All right. I've got 2 Berserker builds. I've got the one that I made the legend about. Y'all know about her, Reina. And I also have this one, a new one. I will show off my new one. I'm still trying to get the helm I want. There's a specific helm I want, but I can't get it yet. So I'm sticking with this one for a little while. It's not my favorite. I'm not a big fan of the nose piercings. I heard of your Deathsinger struggles, and I happen to be quite good at Slinger, and I would be grateful to give the Raven Lord 4 to 5 recordings of his 3 original perks. Oh, I mean, sure. If you can get me recordings of it, I mean, that'd be great. You can send it to my business email. Liam Ketzer, hey, just joined the dream. What's up, Raven? Hey, man, glad you're here. Parachuting Parasaur, love your videos, bro. Keep it up. Thank you, man. All right, let's go. Raven, what do you think of BP's crushing counters? Oh, they're gnarly, man. They're pretty gnarly. A crushing counter that follows up into an undodgeable heavy. Jeez. Can you do a BP crushing counter into shield bash? Can you do that? I think you can.
captured Zone C.
This is gonna get ugly, boys. Got him. Bots, do not interrupt me. Do not interrupt me. Do not interrupt me. Damn it. They interrupted me. Raven, I'm going to sing Sinatra's Let It Snow song. Oh, that'll be cool. I like a lot of Sinatra songs, actually. Sinatra's brilliant. I got, oh shoot. I got this. Ah, come on. At least minions aren't as annoying as pikemen. I'll give you that. You know what would be really funny? We could have an emote to do a dab emote, and a middle finger emote would be really funny. It would, but imagine the toxicity that would bring. Just, like, I'm waiting for a T-bat. Like, we already have a T-bat. We already have a T-pose emote. To answer your question about BP, is crushing counter starts combos. Yeah, I thought so. I just wasn't sure. So, Raven, any suggestions on how to open up Conqueror? Oh, it's tough. The best way is if you have a character with a bash, try to feint him into a dodge. Because if you start a bash, he may feint into a dodge, and you might be able to catch him. Unfortunately, my Berserker doesn't have that capability. Because Berserkers don't have opening bashes. But another thing I'd recommend is watch them very carefully, because a lot of skilled conks like to do a dodge into a bash. So see if you can bait them out. That's what I try to do with conks. I try to start an attack and bait them into doing a dodge into shield bash, or into doing a parry, or into going into their all guard. Conk players, good conk players, usually don't go for light. Oh, you're back? Really? Got him. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Got him. Hold on. I'm coming. Hey, you got him. Good job, Yorm. In the battle of Yorm and Medjai, Yorm came out on top. Hey, Raven, did you hear about the Blade reboot? I know that they were doing one. I don't know anything about it. I mean, I don't know what they're planning. Raven, could you give tips on Lawbringer? I'm trouble figuring out how to... Oh, crap. There we go. You should not be able to guard break if I catch you in the middle of activating a feat. Got her. Anyway, my advice for Lawbringer players, first of all, take advantage of his new hyper armor on second heavy. I would go for a light attack. I would go for a bash, then into your heavy, rather than just a light, on some cases, because some characters, especially assassins, will try to go for that, it's hard to say. I'm not a professional Lawbringer player. Might want to talk to someone like John DeLiner. I mean, I would believe in that hyper armor on the second. Also, sometimes, and this is real, sometimes let your unblockable heavies fly. Sometimes just let them fly. Because I think a lot of people just anticipate the Lawbringer to guard break instead of follow through. So sometimes just let that sucker fly, and then alternate. You know, that's what I would do, genuinely.
You captured Zone C.
Crap. Oh, you didn't capitalize? Sure. You're dead.
You lost Zone A.
Come on, minion! I ain't done nothing to you. Only killed all your friends. I'll pick you up. Whoa! The frozen! I love that glitch. I love that glitch. Apparently there's a glitch now that if Berserker tries to heal someone, they'll freeze in place. It's hilarious.
You captured Zone A.
Oh crap. Nobushi mad. Nobushi mad. Come get me, Nobu. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Anyway, so are they meant to extend combos but not to actually deal damage? I feel like what most Lawbringers try to do that I've played against is convince me that they're going for a long combo, but then fake me out. If that makes sense. I feel like I didn't make sense there. Stop that. Gotcha. Ha-ha! Yeah, baby! Catch this! Good catch. Catch this one. Not as good a catch. Give me that back. Give me that back, Skipper. Get off me. Good boy. Yeah, sorry. I know that I'm not the best at giving advice. I really am not. Like, when it comes to playing characters, like, some characters I know really well and could give you my thoughts. Others, I don't. I'm really a mid player. Like, I'm not that great. Oh, come on.
You lost Zone C.
Oh, smart Highlander there. Oh, I didn't time that right. I have this thing where I mistime Highlanders heavies all the time. No, Highlander. No! I know what you're thinking, Highlander. Don't do it. Oh, maybe I don't know what you were thinking. Okay. That was weird. Catch this. You might say that's overkill, but my real goal is to turn B around. Stop it, minions. Stop it, minions. I'm picking up my bro. I'm picking up my bro. Alright, we're good. Highlanders heavies are so slow. Well, the reason they're slow is to throw people off, because we all kind of have this idea of the speed a heavy's supposed to be. Whoa, that Nobushi just pulled a Matrix moment. Oh, but it wasn't enough, was it, Nobu? God, that was ugly. All right, let's keep going. Hey, Raven, my cousin's birthday is coming tomorrow. That's awesome, man. That's great. Happy birthday to him. Whee! Oh, baby. Magi, let's play catch. Let's play catch. Bad catch. Give me my axe back. Give me my other axe back. Don't cry on my shoulder. Get off me. All right.
Victory.
We're good to go. All right. Hey, Raven, how do you resist the urge to let top heavies fly? Because well, sometimes I do. Sometimes I do just let them fly. I do, genuinely. But sometimes I have to stop myself because I'll look at their guard, like when I see it kind of shift up, I'm like, nope, nope, they're planning to parry. They're planning to parry. How's your Friday going, brother? It didn't start out well. And it kind of stayed kind of crappy for most of the day. Been kind of sick, actually. yesterday evening and today, I kind of had some stomach problems. Let's go ahead and switch to Breach now. Actually, do I have any orders? I got a dual order? Yeah, let me finish that order. Let me just finish that order. I'll still play the bots, but yeah, I had like a stomach bug, and I still kind of feel sick, but it isn't as bad as it was. Hope you get well sent. I appreciate it. Oh wow, we lost a lot of viewers. Oh man, yeah, I figured that would happen. Let's go Lawbringer. I haven't gone Lawbringer in a while. Do I go Richard? Do I go my Angel? Or do I go my Impaler? Let's go Richard. Let's just go Richard. Easy enough. The hell is everyone? I know, right? We had 50 at one point. I saw us go up to 50 to 51 viewers. Now it's, what, 37, 36? Something like that? We lost a fair amount. Even Hannah and Aaron have gone quiet. That kind of sucks.
Round one.
All right, let's get... Oh, a Kyoshin! Oh, time to put the law down on Kyoshin. Come on. There we go. It shows 42. Really? Oh, okay. They're coming back. They heard me, guys. They heard me. Hey Raven, love your Sun Wukong video. You did. He's also my favorite mythology character, Oliver. Also, I hope you get better soon. Thank you, Justice Phillips, the Cartoon King. Are you a bot 1? You're not playing like a bot 3. Not that I mind. I'll take it, you know. Got him. Raven's call to his fan base. Yeah, sometimes I gotta do it to him. Sometimes I got to do it. Hannah's still here. Yay! Aaron's not, though. He probably left.
Round 3.
Why didn't I block that? No. Yeah, got him. Hey, just started playing Nobushi. Got any advice? Nobushi is one of the most punishing characters to play in 1v1s. You will need to focus on her light combinations to instigate bleed. After she finishes her light combos, you have a few options. You can eat. One thing that I would recommend with her, definitely. Actually, you know what? I'm going to play Nobushi my next duel, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to play Nobushi next, and I'll show you my advice with her. Because I actually think that a lot of people don't know this about Nobushi. All right, let me show you some things with Nobushi that I think a lot of people don't know.
Round 1.
All right, so one thing that I think a lot of people don't know is they assume that when they do Nobushi, they have to... Oh, hold on. Okay. They assume that they have to finish their combo to go into the kick, but you don't. You can do it on the first attack. So like if I go light kick, so I don't need to go light, heavy or anything. So sometimes you can throw off your opponent because what they're going to want to do is sit still and try to block your light attacks. But instead what you can do is do your light and then immediately do a kick, especially if they're near a wall, and get that free heavy. If you can kick them into a wall, don't go for a light, go for a heavy. Because a heavy is going to be guaranteed if they wall splat. Also, don't be afraid to do a second top heavy. Because here's the thing. I have found this. A lot of people don't like to parry top heavies. They like to dodge them because they hope they can punish with a guard break. But sometimes if you do your top heavy, it's undodgeable, so they may fall for it and try to dodge and end up getting caught. Another bit of advice I'll give. Nobushi's dodge lights and dodge heavies are incredibly reactable because there's always a few iframes that you can catch her moving so you know what she's about to do. So what I would do is only do those in circumstances where the enemy's making an attack and then you can know you'll dodge out of the way. Don't just do it on start. Like what I would do is I wouldn't do this. Well, actually, I did it exactly right. So like when you know that an attack is coming like that, then you do it. Don't just do it without an attack first, because quite often they'll see it coming. As for Nobushi's zone, it's kind of useless, honestly. The zone very rarely gets any hits. So I really wouldn't rely on it too much unless you absolutely had to. Because what you can do with the zone is you can soft feint out of the final pierce and do a kick or do a undodgeable heavy or something along those lines. Another thing I recommend is start to master your hidden stance. Hidden stance is a great way to bamboozle your opponent. So those are all my thoughts. So now you know. My advice for Nobushi, I let undodgeable heavies fly. For some reason, people almost always dodge. Yeah, I know. It's weird, right, Mal? It's very strange. All right, 3 more matches. Here we go. All right, did that. Let's go another Wulan. Let's go Wukong. I haven't gone Wukong yet. That's not Wukong. Why did you give me him? There we go. Got Wukong. Is Nobu's zone useful? Not especially. It can bamboozle in some instances, but in a 1v1 situation, it's pretty easily predictable. Amber Jones. Hi, Amber. I can never time the deflect right. Let me try. I'm going to practice that. No, too early. Too late that time. All right, I'm just going to kill him. Got him. Tomorrow I'm going to try to release my analysis of Wukong's lore and For Honor. Anyway, let's keep going.
Round 2.
Come on now. Come on now. I'm going to get it right this time. I'm going to get a deflect. Let's go. Come on now. There we go. There we go. Keep practicing. Here we go. Come on. Oh, I was never good at deflecting lights. Okay, too early. Come on. I need to keep practicing. Come on, man. Too early again. I do it on instinct, don't I? Okay, come on. Ah, too early again. I gotta work on that, man. Anyway.
Victory.
Bye, Raven. I'm going to play For Honor. Awesome. See you later, Drew. Have a good one.
Round 3.
Do I have any first impressions of the Monkey King's lore? Since you all stayed here, I'll go ahead and give you my pre-thoughts. Oh, crap. Oh! I did it! Oh, that's awesome! I actually deflected a light. Oh, yes! I'm getting better. Yeah! A little too early on that one. Ah, that was great. All right, good fight. Good fight, man. Anyway.
Victory.
But yeah, okay, so here's my early thoughts. It's really not that good. It's not the worst lore, I would say. I think the worst overall, like of all the hero skins, I would have to give to Ravier. I just don't think she had good lore. But his was pretty bad. Wukong's lore was pretty bad. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. It was pretty nasty. Did you notice that Wukong blocked with the arm without arm brace? I wonder if that was intentional or not. I don't know. Maybe. I genuinely don't know. That's kind of a cool thing to notice, though. Let's go Orochi. Let's go Orochi. The best skin lore? I would say the best of all. Either Vela, that was really good. Maiko, again, really good. Or Yin Chen. Those would be the three that I would say are probably the best. How was Wukong's war bad? It's bad because, okay, look, I get it. They're not going to do it exactly like the original Journey to the West lore, and they don't, believe me. They get a lot wrong. But they weren't trying to be right. They weren't trying to be exactly like the lore. I get that. But what they did, like, it's some of the worst dialogue I've ever read, for one thing. It does, it makes, I think they wanted to make Sun Wukong a Robin Hood character. I think that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to make him Robin Hood. Because the whole idea is he stole from the peaches from the gods because he thought that they were being greedy and not sharing with anyone. And so he's like, that's not right. I'm going to share with my monkeys, you know, my monkey subjects. And then they show up to take it back like, ah, you stole from us. Ah, but the gods, you're also greedy and evil and I don't care. Like, I'm kind of like, Ooh, yes. I'm still practicing my deflex. Here's the thing. One thing that you need to understand about Wukong is in Journey to the West, Wukong is an asshole. Like, Wukong is a grade A dick. That's something you need to understand about Wukong. He is a jerk. Hold on. Gotcha. But as I was saying, he is a grade A asshole. Now, you don't need to make him an asshole in this. Like, you don't need to. But the way they wrote him, like, they made him out to be this paragon. Like, he steals the fruit because it's wrong for the gods to hoard it. But then he gets caught and buried under a mountain. And then he'd be like, oh, this is just punishment. I'm getting what I deserve. I should never have stolen the peaches. Why did you change your mind? Didn't you just say that the gods are evil and wrong? Didn't you fight through all of heaven's army just because you believed so firmly in what you were doing, and now you change your mind because a demon put you under a mountain? It's definitely the best hero skin in my opinion, but the lore is pretty weak. Plus, they don't explain a lot of things, like who put him under the mountain? Was it Bai Gujing? Why'd she do that? Why did Bai Gujing do it? She's... Bai Gujing's a demon. She should have been on Wukong's side. Like, I feel like she should have been with Wukong on this. Now, why did she trap him under the mountain? And then how did he get out of the mountain? Like, it's established that they buried him under the mountain and he couldn't get out, but then a monk comes along and says, do you want to be freed? Monk, how are you going to do it? In Journey to the West, it's explained how Tripitaka frees Sun Wukong. How are you going to do it? And it's not explained what he's going to Heathmoor for. Like he says, I'm going to Heathmoor. Why? Where is this monk? What's he doing? What does he want to go to Heathmoor for? There's a lot of things that don't make sense. Like, I'll explain it all in my video, but it's weak. It's very weak. All right, need one more duel match, then we can go to Breach. You know what? Let's do you. Let's do John Hu so that we can get her closer to the next rep. Bai Gujing was just butthurt. She barely rated a mention in Journey to the West. She appeared in chapter 27, and that was it. That was all she got in Journey to the West. What do you think of Eastern religions like Buddhism, Taoism, Shintoism, etc.? Oh, they're fascinating. They're very fascinating.
Round one.
I just don't believe in them. Like, I don't worship them. And yes, I find it very interesting about it why there was no Shaolin in Heaven's Guard. That is interesting. I think the dialogue between him and the Nusha was the worst. Just like, you shouldn't have stolen the peaches, and you shouldn't have kept them from the people. What are you, a communist? You shouldn't have kept them from the people. What are you talking about? There were such better ways to write this. Like, you could have made it very nuanced. You still could have made Wukong honorable, and you could have, like, for example, what if they made it, because the idea was he was put into a very low position. What if he felt slighted? What if he stole the peaches because he felt slighted, like, they won't respect me because I'm not a god, I'm a monkey, you know? And they look down on me because I'm a monkey, so I'm going to steal their peaches to stick it to them. And then maybe the Nusha points out, if you just ignored the taunts and done your job and gotten a promotion, you could have proven us all wrong and made a great name for yourself in heaven. You could have become more than just a monkey in everyone's eyes. But now that you've done this, you've cemented the way everyone views you. So there could have been a lot of ways you approach this.
Round three.
Battery's getting low, have fun, Raiden. Later, AGIC. Or Agic, I guess. And dead. I'll swallow your soul. Got it. Anyway.
Victory.
Even though the source material he was specifically designated the guardian of the peach trees. Well, not quite. In the original story, what happened was Sun Wukong was made protector of the horses. He found out that that was the lowest station in all of heaven. He got pissy, so he went back home and said, I'm not doing this anymore. And so the Jade Emperor said, fine, what do you actually want? And he said, give me a better position. He said, okay, fine. How about I make you guardian of the peach trees? Oh, that's cool. So he hangs out in the peach orchard for a little while, but he's like, I want to eat these. So he starts eating the peaches. And then he finds out that there's a big peach festival going on, and he goes, oh, cool, am I invited? No. I'm not invited to your peach festival? What? That's got to be a mistake. I'm going. So he goes to the peach festival, drinks the immortal liquor, so he becomes immortal again. And then he notices Lao Tzu's immortal pills. He eats those too, and he realizes, oh crap, I've just drunk their immortal elixir, their immortal peaches, and their immortal pills. Yeah, I'm going to get in trouble if I get caught. I'm going home. So he yeets out and goes home to all of his monkey brethren and goes, hey, guys, I'm done with that old heaven thing. And they're like, oh, it must have been pretty cool. He goes, oh, yeah, it was pretty cool. Actually, wait, you know what, guys? I became immortal several times over thanks to their peaches and their liquor. I'm going to steal some of that liquor and bring it back for you guys. So he sneaks back up, steals some liquor, and runs back to give it to them. Heaven finds out, and the Jade Emperor goes, all right, I've had enough of this. Let's go punish that monkey. So they go down and they say, hey, Sun Wukong, we found out what you did. You stole all this stuff. You should be ashamed. What do you have to say for yourself? And he goes, yeah, I did all that. And what do you think you're going to do about it? You're no match for me. I know you're no match for me. Step off, scrub. You can't touch me. And so they're like, oh shit. What do we do, Emperor? Take him out. So they start a big war with Sun Wukong, and it does not go their way. Sun Wukong kicks all their asses until Erlang shows up. Then Erlang says, all right, monkey, I'm about to put you in the dirt. Oh, let's go. So Sun Wukong and Erlang start fighting, and they're evenly matched until all the monkeys see how terrifying Sun Wukong is in battle, and they go, run away, run away. And when he sees all of his monkey subjects running away, it makes Wukong sad, and he's like, oh, I scared all my subjects, man. I really am a monster. So he gives up, like, Erlang, I'm done playing. I'm going home. And Erlang goes, no, that's not how this works. We're finishing this up. So Erlang chases after Wukong and catches him, and then it's a lot of stuff. But just my point is, Sun Wukong did not steal the peaches because he wanted to do right by the rest of the world. He stole the peaches because he's a greedy asshole. That's who Wukong was in the beginning of his story. That's his journey. He has to become better than who he was. Sun Wukong is the Chinese cookie monster. Yeah, that's one way to put it. All right. How did you hit me, Tiandi? Okay, moving on. Awesome. Minion dead. There we go. Anyway. It literally takes that Buddha just to stop him by dropping an absolutely gigantic mountain on top of him. Literally, yeah. What do you think about Buddha? Enlightened fella. He's not a deity. In fact, funny story, he wouldn't call himself a deity. The Buddha would not want to be worshipped. Tiandi, cut that out. We don't do that here, Tiandi. We do not do that here. Anyway, hey Raven, what other mythological characters would make good hero skins? Beowulf, King Arthur, Susanoo, yeah, those would all work. Those would all work. Aww, why you run away? I want to fight you. Got him. Anyway, especially since it's Buddhism, just philosophic and never really a religion itself. People treat it as a religion, which is funny. What about Amaterasu? You could do it. Didn't Buddha prophesy the coming of Jesus, even stating he is a way to nirvana? No. No, that never happened. I think that people have talked about that, but I don't think Buddhism and Christianity have any link to each other. Jesus never mentioned Buddha. Buddha never mentioned Jesus. Besides, don't you think Jesus would have mentioned that? Wouldn't Jesus have said, by the way, you who live in the East, I was prophesied. What is the character that you want to see in the game? I want to see a Rajput. I want to see a Rajput warrior.
Outer gate destroyed.
Make it a smoking hot female belly dancer Rajput warrior, wielding an Aura sword, or I guess a Khanda, or a scimitar. That would be what I want. Raven sees Amaterasu. What the dog doing? Yep, pretty much. I don't get it. Why is Yoshitsune so hyped? Probably because he's a historical figure. Lots of people like to just hype people who are historical. Not the dog, the goddess. Oh. Oh no! Ow. Got him. That flip though. Anyway. All right, let's see what's in Zone 5. Oh, what the hell? I didn't even see you, Archer. There, you're dead. We're taking this zone. In the name of the moon. I know a bit about him, just don't know why he's that hyped. Because people will hype just about anything, especially when it comes to stuff like anime. Hey Raven, gotta go, my phone is dying. Hey, thanks for coming, Jewel. Thanks for coming, Jewel. Appreciate it. You know, another thing that had me kind of frustrated today, guys, it was I was watching a review of Spider-Man 2, the game, and the guy was saying just about everything I was thinking. Like, I agreed with everything he said about the game. But I was reading his comment section too, and there were just some people out there with some of the worst arguments I've ever heard. Just so cringe. Come here, you. What guy? Oh gosh, what was his name? What was his name? Synthetic guy or something? Synthetic man, I think it was. Jesus loves you all. Yes, he does, Amir. He does. Anyway. Got it. Ah, no. Got him. Yes. 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 Anyway, Raven Knight casually moonwalking. Exactly. What is a character that you hate in any fiction? Mary Sue's. I despise Mary Sue's. Okay, so I despise characters that are created solely for propaganda or to pander or who don't have any character themselves. Like, for example, I don't like Korra from The Legend of Korra. I do not like Miles Morales from the recent Spider-Man game. I'm not a Miles Morales fan. I hate him. I don't like... Sorry. I don't like... Oh, God, what was that name? I don't like Captain Marvel. I don't like... There are lots of characters that I don't like. I don't like Steven Universe. I hate him with a passion. Yeah, there's a lot I don't like. Oh, I don't like Rey. Rey from Star Wars. I don't like her either. Actually, I don't think I like anyone in the recent Star Wars movies. I don't think I like anyone in the recent Star Wars movies. Oh no, it's 2T on D's. I'm back in the Theater of Bones event. Yeah, got him. Yeah, got him. Team Wah for the win, baby. And more than half of those characters neatly line into the definition of Mary Sue. Yeah, Rey, Miles, Korra, they definitely all meet the standard definition of a Mary Sue, for sure. For sure. She-Hulk, yep, I'm not a fan of her. The funny thing is, I never knew much about her from the get-go, so I couldn't... if I knew her comics better, maybe I'd like her comics, but, I mean, the show I didn't like. But yeah, Rey's terrible. Hey Raven, how was your day today? It could have been better. Could have been better. But yeah, it's funny. Anytime I say that I don't like these characters, quite often I'm met with, you're racist, you're sexist, you're bigoted, you're an asshole, touch crap. And I'm like, that's the best you got? That's your best argument? Do you think Kagome from Inuyasha can be considered a Mary Sue? Kinda, yeah, I could see that. Like, she could be considered something of a Mary Sue. She very rarely makes mistakes. She gets things to work out her way. She literally has a boy toy who she can literally bend to her will, and he's a demon. She never suffers any meaningful loss. She can play tsundere without consequences. And she has special blood that makes her able to do all the things. Yeah, so I'd say she probably meets this definition. Why do you hate Steven? Steven Universe is well, I should reiterate, I don't hate Steven specifically, I hate his show. The show is pandering propaganda garbage for one thing, but the other reason is Steven himself is a character without any agency. He's a character who basically is led along by the plot, a kid who is given a destiny he didn't ask for based on his mother's actions, but rather than take responsibility for that, he just kind of acts like a child all the time, which I suppose you could argue is what he is, but then there are times where he takes a moral stand or high ground that I'm like, where did this come from? It came out of such left field. Plus, he seems so immature half the time, and yet everything he does works out, you know, like, especially in the early episodes where he doesn't know anything about what the gyms are doing, but he always wants to be involved in what they're doing, even though the gym's always set. Like, you could dumb down a lot of the episodes to this. He wants to do what the gyms are all doing. The gyms tell him he doesn't know what he's talking about. He still begs and pleads until he gets what he wants. They take him on the quest and things go to hell, usually because of his own stupidity. But then he's also the one who will always fix the problem. Like, despite him being the one who messes everything up, he's still also the one who gets what he wants at the end of the day. And I think he gets a big pass from people because he's not traditionally masculine, or he doesn't adhere to traditional masculinity. So a lot of people are like, oh no, see, he's good. Like, I don't agree. I didn't know the show was pandering propaganda. I saw it as that. If you didn't see it as that, I'm glad you didn't, but I did. Like, the way people talked about the show. Nobody ever talked about the show in terms of who Steven was. They talked about it in terms of who Steven is and in terms of what Steven is and what the gyms are. Like, they never said, oh, Steven is this character who wants to become the greatest warrior in the galaxy. Steven is this character who lost his mom and wants to uncover the truth about who she is. Now, they say Steven is a character who really embodies true masculine goodness because he's not a toxic male, and he's raised by three women who are lesbian, or at least adhere to lesbianism, and he has a father who's not toxic masculinity either, but he stays out of it for the most part. And like, they basically talk about what Steven represents to them, not who Steven is as a character. And that to me usually screams of propaganda. If you can't explain to me who a character is, then I see them as just a symbol. So no, I'm not a fan of Steven. So you believe Steven is a character surrounded by conveniency? Partially, but I also just don't think he's a character. He's not fleshed out. He is what the plot needs him to be at the given time. What about Kikyo? Remind me who that is. And honestly, that entire fandom is just toxic to the worst degree. They are. Honestly, a lot of anime is festering with Mary Sue characters, especially when the protagonist is a child or teenager. That I will agree on. A lot of anime, particularly isekai anime, are filled with Mary and Gary stews. That is definitely true. I can't deny that. Nor would I want to. I think it is a problem in a lot of media these days. Just throw in the Mary Sue or Gary Sue. So yeah, especially in isekai media is very bad about Mary Sues and Gary Stews. I understand why they're appealing to an audience, but still, it is very blatant. I was thinking about that because when I watched Inuyasha the first time, I was too young to even know what a Mary Sue is. In the sequel, Toa, in my opinion, is much more of a Mary Sue, so I was comparing both. I never watched the sequel, so I wouldn't know. Aragorn is better than Steven Universe. Oh, for sure. Kikyo is the priestess that died and reincarnated. Oh, God. I totally forgot you were talking about Inuyasha with Kikyo. I'm sorry. I wouldn't know how to call that one. I think that's what's wrong, that a character without personality is an IP that ditches his identity to appeal to a wider audience. Hey, you just described Spider-Man 2. And also harems to like every single one that I'm like literally has a harem without fail. I don't mind, okay, it's funny. I don't mind harem anime so much because I get the audience. A harem anime is not trying to tell a gripping story, okay? A harem anime is there to titillate the viewer, okay? It is there to say, hey, you're a lonely male or female and you want to dream of your perfect waifu. Watch this show where you can insert yourself perfectly into the role of this male protagonist And pick your favorite waifu. That's all it is. That's all harem anime is. They're not trying to tell a story. They're just trying to titillate the viewer. And you know what? Fair crop. If that's what you want to do, go for it. Like, I didn't watch Monster Musume going, oh, this plot, mwah, it's delicious. This is so incredible. I can't wait to see all the progression. I never watched it thinking there's going to be a lot of progression and depth to these characters. I was surprised, actually, that there was any depth to the characters. And I only know that there was depth because I read some of the manga, and I'm like, oh, this is interesting. But the anime itself, I was like, nah, man, you're not watching this for the character depth. You're watching this because it's like, yeah, I'd totally date that girl. You gotta just accept that. But there are some harem anime that are a little bit like, you could technically classify Ranma 1/2 as a harem anime, and I think Ranma 1/2 is incredible. So, yeah, I guess it just really depends. No, stop it, Yorm. I didn't mean to piss you off today. Ow, Yorm not likes me. Sorry, I fell asleep. Is this the last match? I don't know, maybe. Some harem anime have good story and lore like Monster Girl Doctor. Oh, Monster Girl Doctor. That's deceptive. I like Saphentite though. She's a good character. She's definitely better than Mia. Like, if you ask me which was better, Mia or Saphentite for like, oh wait, she likes to be called Sappy. Sorry. Marvel Spider-Man 2? Yeah, the game. It's terrible. Terrible game. I want an isekai that's not a blatant Mary or Gary Stu. I think Shield Hero tried to start out that way but fumbled the ball. Yes, they did. If you want an isekai that does not give an obvious Mary or Gary Stu, well, I mean, I'm writing one. I'm writing an isekai that isn't a Mary or Gary Stu, so you could read that. But no, I'm not. Nah, New Epoch is not. Is definitely not that. Anyway, do you like Death Battle? Sometimes it's entertaining to see them talk about, but I don't agree with all their outcomes. Hey Raven, thoughts on that video that called Demon Slayer extraordinarily incompetent? What video was that? Honestly, I was starting to grow old of harem anime because the MC is always so bland, but recently there's been a slow rise of more interesting harem MCs. I hope it continues. Yeah, I can agree with that. Like, it's funny. I'll be real honest for a second. The main MC in Monster Musume, he's obviously bland. He's obviously a generic piece of toast. There's no question. But there are slight moments where I'm like, is that a character peeking through? Do I spy character there? Like when he explains that he could understand why Lala was acting the way she was because he used to be childish like that himself. And then we see that flashback of him in middle school where he was pretending to be a mob boss or something. I was like, oh my gosh, we need to explore this character. Like, we need to explore him like this. That's funny. Sometimes in those stories that we don't expect anything out of the way, we totally get surprised to see any depth in the character or story. Yes. Would you say Rosario Value a harem? Rosario Vampire is a harem. Yes, Rosario Vampire is definitely a harem. Give them obvious weaknesses and give them challenges that they can't overcome at first, and make sure that your heroes earn it rather than just having an X magical object to help them win. Yeah, again, my story, New Epoch. Yeah. It's literally titled Demon Slayer is Extraordinarily Incompetent. I would need to see this video. I haven't seen it. It's by Captain Mac, right? I'll look into it. I will look into that. I can't guarantee I'll do a response video because I haven't watched Demon Slayer in a long time. But I will think about it. Aha, Jormungandr, you're not going to beat me this time. You don't have any friends. Come on, Yorm. You don't have any friends this time, Yorm. Oh, damn it, Pikeman. You threw off my groove. Hey, Raven, would you count One Punch Man as a Gary Sue? Technically, in many respects, he is, but the reason why he works is because the story is not about his beating villains. It's not about how strong One Punch Man is. It's about him regaining his humanity. It's about the relationships he makes and how he interacts with the world. How does a person who is all-powerful interact with the world and people around him? How does a person who have it all interact with others? That's the story of One Punch Man and why it's so good. He's technically a Gary Stu if you just consider, oh, well, he's unbeatable and overpowered. Then yeah, he's a Gary Stu by that metric. but he's not perfect. Got him. Anyway. One Punch Man is like Mary Poppins. The perfection is the joke. Yes, that's a good comparison. That's actually a really good comparison. Mary Poppins meets One Punch Man. The difference, though, is that One Punch Man is still the story of Saitama, but how he interacts with the world. Mary Poppins is the story of the family, the Banks family, and how Mary Poppins impacts them. Kind of like Nanny McPhee. Another really good movie if you haven't seen that one. Raven making shameless self-plugs. No one's going to read New Epoch. No one read it when I was writing it full-time. Like when I was writing that... When I was writing New Epoch full-time, no one read it. Even Hannah stopped reading it, okay? And she helped make it, so trust me. It doesn't matter if I plug it, no one's going to read it. It's a story that I wish could have done better. Hey, Raven, I remember people saying that Jesus learned his philosophy from Buddhism, but that makes no sense and there's no evidence of it. Correct. There's no evidence of it. It's ridiculous. You could release it here. No one really listens to my stories anyway. Like, you want to know something funny? Every Troy and Frost chapter I release on the other channel gets like maybe 24, 25 views. What was your story about the guy who turned into a girl? Well, that was called Metamorphosis. But after Metamorphosis failed, I've tried other ways of telling that story because I had an idea I wanted to pursue, but Metamorphosis floundered and failed by my own problem with it, obviously, but I wanted to do more with it. And so I've tried other stories to try to catch that same essence. Like The Sorceress is my most recent attempt, but there's also Upon the Stars. So yeah, I've tried different avenues with that, but that was Metamorphosis. That's the story you're thinking of. Make New Epoch? No. Actually, my brother has used New Epoch as a setting for his D&D campaigns. No joke, he has used New Epoch as a setting for his D&D. What are your thoughts on My Hero Academia? Great premise, awesome start to the show. Overstayed its welcome and got kind of dumb. All Might is still goated, though. All Might is still the GOAT. I still think this world itself is actually fascinating. Oh, I think so, too. I love what I did with the New Epoch. I still love the story. No one's going to read it, though. So My Hero Academia is the MCU? Not nearly as insulting as the MCU. Just, boring. Have you any thoughts on Sword Art Online? Yes, terrible. That's my thought. It's a despicable show with nothing really good to say about it. Oh, sorry, bro. I didn't mean to steal your X. Why do you think it's insulting? Oh, My Hero Academia? I don't think it's insulting. I just think it's boring. Or do you mean, oh, you mean Sword Art Online? Oh, it's because it's not good writing. It's just insulting writing. SAO is horrible. SAO Abridged, on the other hand. SAO Abridged is actually really funny. The MCU? Why do I think it's insulting? Because they took timeless, beloved characters and wokeified them. And I can't stand that. Like, the way that they've ruined characters like Black Panther, Stephen Strange. They've ruined the legacies of Iron Man and Captain America. Black Widow is a very recent example. They've just ruined them. I like Sword Art Online, but I understand. I don't. Hey, Raven, what do you think is a good example of an OP anime character done right? One I would say is Escanor. Saitama. Saitama's definitely done right. Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. He's done right. I love him. I love Satoru Gojo. He's hysterical. No, I'm sorry, John. Here, get away from him. There we go. Garp from One Piece? Actually, yeah, that's not a bad point. Garp is pretty cool. Whenever they do a pass the torch kind of thing, it always annoys me. I don't want heroes to just pass the torch all the time. If it's done well, okay, but yeah. What villains do you like? I like All for One as a villain. He's pretty intimidating, which I can appreciate. I like the Major from Hellsing, great villain. I like Apollyon, obviously, For Honor. She's phenomenal. I love the Joker, the Mark Hamill and Jack Nicholson Joker. They're great. Yeah, those are the ones that I like. I only watch MHA for Bakugo. He's just so entertaining to watch for me, and I also like how he really well paced in the character development. Yeah, definitely. I think that Bakugo is probably one of the most well-written characters. I watch it for All Might. I just love All Might. He's such a good character, not just because he's so powerful, but because he's like a dad figure, and I kind of like that. It doesn't feel the same. The MCU has kind of lost me after Infinity War. It lost me before that. I've heard people say that Alucard from Hellsing Ultimate is a Gary Stu, but after I showed them why that statement is false, people just go silent. He's not a Gary Stu, but he's also not... don't know how to finish that statement. I'll leave it alone. I relate with your view on MCU. I stopped playing R6 because they went completely woke. Ah, yes. Rainbow Six Siege is going a bit woke, isn't it? But yeah. But yeah, when I was writing New Epoch, I wanted to write it so that it wasn't like your standard isekai. I wanted to avoid that. This will probably be the last match of the night, guys. I'll probably make this the last one. What do you think of Vegeta from DBZ? Entertaining. All right, who to go for this last match? Who to go? Home ba bum bum ba da da ba da da ba 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 da ba. Let's go. Well, I'm stumped. I don't know who to go. I played just about everyone I wanted to tonight. Let's go Theodora one more time. I'll just go Theodora. Anyway. Well, gotta go to sleep. Good night, Raven, and keep being awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Oh, Mercy, you said it at the last minute. Oh, I'm sorry, Mercy. I feel so bad because you gave that wonderful donation and I didn't go the character you recommended. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hey, Raven, if Ubisoft hired you tomorrow, how would you fix the lore? That's going to require a lot of time to think about. First of all, I would make Horkos suffer a definitive L. Like, I need Horkos to lose. They don't need to be destroyed. I just need them to lose. Because if they lose, now we have an opportunity to put some stuff in. Like, let's get Chimera in there. What's Chimera going to do now that they have a... What's Chimera going to do now that they have a win under their belt? What are they going to do? What are they going to try to accomplish? Who are they going to reach out to? What's Horkos going to do while they're down and out? Like, already I see some options. But Horkos has got to suffer an L. If they don't, then they're just going to get very annoying. And And I know people are like, oh, they suffered an L with like what happened with the Ocelotl and with the Aphira. I don't count those as L's because it didn't mean anything to Astria. After all the things that have happened, even the Wulin thing, Astria's just kind of like, whatever. Love your videos, man. Keep it coming. Thank you, Amber. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh, I got hit. Ah, Yorm. Leave me alone. Hold on, Yorm. Hold on. Now, you know, my hyper armor should have kicked in there. No! Damn you, Yorm! Anyway. What would Baki classify as? Seinen. Classify as Seinen. Well, Horkos does have the sphere. No, they shattered the sphere. Remember, Ravier destroyed it. So we don't know how much they saw. Oh no, we gotta beat our way through these guys. There we go. I got it. Yes! Baki is so silly from a martial artist standpoint, it's almost painful. The only really good martial arts animes out there that I like, the only ones that I really like, are Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple and Ranma 1/2. Those are the only two martial arts animes that I really, really like. The rest are just okay or bad. Alright. Alright, well, if y'all want to get me ranting about anything, now's the time. Glad you're doing a bit better than how you started, Raven. Yeah, I just needed to de-stress. Talking about it actually helped a little bit. Talking about all that was going on, that helped a bit. Oh, God. Which hero is closest to your ancestors? Probably the Warden, if I'm being honest. Did you hear that HBO got caught hiring trolls to go after their critics? I did not hear that, but that really doesn't surprise me one bit, I'll be honest. Anyway. Kenichi, yeah, Kenichi's awesome, man. Catch this! Whee! Ooh, right through the gut. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Anyway. My answer would be Black Priors, Warmongers conquering all the Vikings. Cool. Hey, remember the video you did on Cartoon Network about these video with Pearl talking about how we don't teach about Black history? Yeah, I remember that video. God, that was a while ago, and I still hate that video. It's so pandering. Oh. Tolly's favorite YouTuber? Who's Tolly's favorite YouTuber? Raven, who is Wisecrack?
Gate destroyed. To the inner gate.
Wisecrack is crack. Yeah, I don't consider those major L's either with Aphira Horkos. Only lost like 4 BPs and kept Ravier Ocelotl was while most impactful. A small number of Horkos members in Vela escaped, so not much defeat. Exactly. That's the thing. And I know that Mal's a fan of Horkos, and I know that some of y'all are probably fans of Horkos, but to me, the best thing that Horkos can do now is suffer one loss. Even if it's just one loss. That would be so good for the lore. It would help, it would make Horkos look less like a generic Dr. Evil, and more like someone who can actually lose and has stakes in the fight. I'd like Astrid to actually consider what she's fighting for. Because if her philosophy is that she's the wolf, if the wolf takes an L, how will the wolf react to that? What if there's a wolf stronger than the wolf, you know? You have two wolves fighting each other, one wins. Who's lesser the wolf, you know? Wisecrack is just a dumbass? Oh, they are. Do 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 do. Hey Raven, did you hear the news about Disney and Marvel Studios taking major losses? Yep, I've heard. Isn't Astrid tyrannical? Yep. Sun Wukong versus One Punch Man? One Punch Man has to win because he's supposed to win everything. That's the joke. Plus, Sun Wukong has lost fights before, so. Let's keep going, boys. Let's keep going, boys. Catch this. Anyway, hey Raven, if you could design a new game mode for the game, what would it be? Some kind of survival game mode, I would say. Hey Raven, rant on Marvel replacing Kang with Dr. Boom and not introducing the Fantastic Four. I don't know anything about that, so I can't rant about it. I don't really follow the MCU anymore. No! Get away from me, I need to go heal, 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 I need to go heal. Rant about For Honor? I do that a lot. The Knights with Guns era needs to be taught more in American schools. Hey Raven, what can Wukong teach characters that are inspired by him, like Goku, Luffy, etc.? He can teach them both to be immortal, because Wukong knows the way of immortality. He could also maybe teach them his 72 transformation abilities. Had to get that kill. Had to get that kill. Now let me go heal up. Go to the Guardian. I'm coming. I'm coming. Hold on. Hold on. The Guardian will heal me instantly. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Yes. Hey Raven, have you ever made a story set for kids like SpongeBob? Kinda, sorta, not really. It was kind of a kid's story called Handheld Cousin. But, I mean, it wasn't like SpongeBob. SpongeBob was just sporadic silliness. That's got to be painful.
Inner gate destroyed. Kill the commander.
Crap. So none of your works are like SpongeBob? No. No, I'm afraid not. No, what the hell? I had a shield and now my health is gone. Screw this guy. Got you. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't die to him. Hey, have you ever played the Samurai Jack game? No, didn't even know I had a game. That's news to me. The Rajorm stole your shield just like that. I know. It was so mean. Oh, hold on. Let me get out of here and take a look at this. Look at this, guys. This lore order makes me laugh. Astria has sent part of the New World fortune to the Wulin elite, knowing they had plans of their own to rule their people. When that was done, it was time for her next move. She finally turned her sights on Valkenheim. This lore is awful. What is with this? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like this. I do not like this. I don't like it. It's bad. Because here's the thing. What's Astria's plan? Why did she give money to the Wulin? Oh, because they're allies. Yes, they're allies, but to what end? And even if she did, how does she feel knowing that it fell apart? How did she feel knowing that it failed? You know? Like, here's your money to throw your festival. What's your plan with this festival? We're going to trick all of Heathmore and catch them all with spirits. Oh, well, good luck with that. Oh, that blew up in your face, literally? Okay, well, on to Valkenheim then. What's your plan? You keep doing things, Astria, but it never adds up. You start an Inquisition. Great. Where does that go? Nowhere. Okay. You have an expedition go to the New World to bring back gold. Awesome. I'll take that money. You lose Vela in the process. Oh, well, who cares? Let's give that money to the Wulin. All right, the Wulin throw a festival. Awesome. It fails. Okay, whatever. On to Valkenheim. What is with you? Why do you keep bouncing between? You're like a child who can't decide what toy they want to play with. And so you just keep going, I'm going to play with this toy, I'm done with that. I'm going to play with this toy, I'm done with that. Why do you do this, Astria? Why? What is your plan? What are you trying to do? What's your goal here? My goal is war. You have a weird way of going about it, Astria. Yes, Astria is the Gargamel of Heathmore. That actually sums her up perfectly. She is the Gargamel of Heathmore, always with a new concoction to beat the Smurfs. And it never makes sense why or how. Rant about PlayStation and Xbox. I don't hate them, so I can't. Anyway. Astria, prepare for trouble, but make it double. Okay, so who's Meowth? Is Meowth Vela or Ravier? Vela or Ravier? Like, Meowth, that's right. Raven, I really like how passionate you are about the things you like, so please take care of yourself. If you need to vent or anything, we're all here for you. Well, I appreciate that, man. I really do. Well, I'm probably going to go ahead and end it there, guys, because it is almost 11 here, and I got some stuff to take care of tomorrow. Ravier's Wobbuffet. Yes, that makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. So who's Mime Jr. then? Who's Mime Jr. then? Sunda. It's got to be Sunda. But yeah, good matches tonight. I guess the Wulin were too meek. Time to move on. I know, but that's the thing. I thought they were allies. Isn't she upset that her allies are gone? That's my thing. It's like, oh, the Wulin were beaten? No, who cares? It'd be like if you were in Hogwarts, right? And all of Hufflepuff got taken out by Dementors. And then Dumbledore goes, we lost a whole house. Who was it? Hufflepuff? Who cares? I love it. Anyway, that's going to be all for me tonight. Thank you guys so much. I had a great time. I know that it started off kind of rough. I was dealing with a lot, but doing this really helped cheer me up. I will make it up to you guys tomorrow. I'm probably not going to do Mass Effect tomorrow just because I'm not feeling like doing it right now. I'm still mourning the loss of Legion and still get over that high of finally getting a relationship going with Tali. I don't know what I'll stream tomorrow. If I stream tomorrow, it'll either be For Honor again or who knows, maybe something else, maybe something custom. I don't know. We will see what happens, but whatever the case, guys, thank you guys so much for coming tonight. Really enjoyed it, and thank you guys for donating in chat, especially you, Mercy. That meant so much. It was a lot, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.